Something very sinister has happened on the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft over the past few weeks, and it's something that has crossed a line between what is a game and what is not. I wanted to bring this up in a video because an actual federal crime has potentially been committed in the 2B2T community, with thousands of people being victims. Now, multiple bases have been griefed in rapid succession in recent days, and it seems like just a coordinate exploit on the surface, but upon closer inspection, it's far more serious. Minecraft accounts hijacked, Discord accounts being stolen, private DMs leaked, usernames and passwords from web browsers like Chrome potentially being collected. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. While Anarchy servers like 2B2T are fully playable in normal vanilla Minecraft, many in the community are driven to use hack clients, but this can be a dangerous practice. Just like in real life, people got too greedy, and by trying to become more powerful in-game, they ended up making themselves vulnerable to an actual crime. In my videos, you often see the cool and exciting parts of Anarchy Minecraft, but today, we are forced to look at the toxic side of it. Why would people commit potential felonies over a block game? Trust me, I'm just as confused as you are. I'll be explaining everything that has happened so far, and perhaps you will learn a lesson or two on how to keep yourself safe and perhaps think twice about using sketchy Minecraft clients. Since we're talking about staying safe in the 2B2T community, how coincidental that our sponsor today is none other than Dashlane. Dashlane makes it easy to keep track of everything. They fill in all of your personal info like addresses, credit cards, and so much more. They have a VPN so you won't be tracked when browsing the internet and can access content in any country. They generate super secure passwords, plus the passwords that you store with them are encrypted, making a password manager the safest place to store your info. And the best part, it's free to download and install on your first device. Try Dashlane for free on your first device by going to dashlane.com/FitMC. It's a great way to support the channel. Now then, let's do this. Now, throughout the server's history, players have tried to gain an advantage over one another through the use of hack clients. People with better hacks were often seen as more powerful, but the player's desire for power could be exploited. There were rumors back in the day of players backdooring hack clients and sending pictures of the victims' desktops to each other, as well as acquiring in-game coordinates. To the modern player base, these are just old stories, but for those of us that have been here for a long time, we know otherwise. The two most popular hack clients in the community presently are Future and Impact, as both have been proven to be safe. But a few months ago, a new client started gaining traction due to its useful PvP hacks. I'm not going to be saying the name of the client or the usernames of the developers, because when you end up potentially harming thousands of people, you don't deserve the clout from a FitMC video. But since the client was shown to give an advantage in PvP, many players started using it to become stronger. The PvP hacks were good enough that there were attempts to steal the client's source code, and one of these attempts was successful. After one of the developers was token logged on Discord, the entire source code of the client was stolen. In an effort to prevent it from being sold for profit, the devs decided to release the code publicly. But from here, they wanted revenge on the people that had stolen it. This is where the line was crossed, where block game drama was being brought into the real world. A new version of the client was released, but this one was backdoored, allowing it to steal information from the victim's computer. The source code was public in an effort to be transparent, but the malware was hidden so deep in the code that it went unnoticed. Since nothing suspicious was found in it, it was assumed to be safe. In less than 48 hours, the client was run more than 4,000 times, all from different groups on the server, and none of whom had any idea what was actually happening. They had broken one of the oldest rules in the book: never run a client unless you know it is safe. Ox22, a gifted programmer and client developer in the community, looked deeper into the public source code after a few days and made the alarming discovery that nobody else had. The client was doing something far worse than anticipated. Shown here is what was uncovered. As expected, it had the capability of stealing Discord tokens, which allowed for accounts to be hijacked, even bypassing two-factor authentication. It was capable of stealing Minecraft account usernames and passwords. But the shocking part is right here. The code shows that Google Chrome usernames and passwords could be siphoned. So if you stored bank account info, credit card numbers, or other private data in your browser, the client was capable of obtaining them. I'm not even a programmer, and I know this is a major red flag. Why would this code be added if they weren't planning on stealing data? No Minecraft client should ever be interacting with Chrome keychains. In this moment, it became clear that a line had indeed been crossed. An actual crime was potentially committed. When this discovery was brought to light, the devs began to panic and made changes to the code to erase any evidence that these malware payloads even existed. But the damage was already done. A massive list of in-game coordinates had been acquired by the devs, and bases started falling one by one. Some of the 2B2T groups affected were Imperium, the Infinity Incursion, the Guardsmen, Dawnfear, as well as others. One of the biggest leaks on this list was the 3-year-old base named Valinor, which had survived numerous cord exploits in the past. Many of the victims had their Minecraft accounts logged into, which exposed even more secret bases. In just a few days, over 15 bases were griefed, and it only got worse from here. Real-world information had been collected on some of the victims, and many of their Discord accounts began spamming that they had been token logged. In my 7 years of playing on this server, I have never seen a hack this malicious before. Many of the victims have already reported the devs to the FBI, and archives of all the malware payloads have been made. Ox is the hero in all of this because if it wasn't for him, even more people could have fallen victim to this malware. All of this over a Minecraft server. Instead of sticking with clients that were proven to be safe, players got greedy and ended up pwning themselves. The devs of the backdoored client, by trying to take revenge on the people that stole their source code, ended up doing something far more sinister, highly illegal, and something that will likely have real-world repercussions. This has been one of the darkest weeks for the server that I can remember. Now, you're probably wondering, as just a casual viewer, how can you stay safe from something like this? How can you protect yourself on Anarchy servers? Well, the easiest way is to play in vanilla. There is absolutely nothing wrong with playing Anarchy servers in normal Minecraft without hacks. My first 2 years on 2B2T were completely vanilla. It's definitely possible to survive and to thrive. If you absolutely insist on using a hack client, only use ones that have been proven safe by the community, such as Future or Impact. I've stated numerous times in the past that if you use anything other than these two, you are at risk. With Mojang finally releasing two-factor authentication for Minecraft in the near future, accounts will be safer than ever. But I wanted to make this video as a reality check to some people in the community, reminding them to stay vigilant and protect their private information. If this video was informative to you, please leave a like and consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also make sure to follow me on my socials, but that's it for today, everyone. Take it easy, and please stay safe out there.